Okay, in the last video, as you recall, I went over the different options of what you would see if you right-clicked here, and we chose the option to inspect element. Now again, I'm using the Chrome browser, but you'll notice that as I go through this, and I choose the metrics tab, I scroll down and I can see the actual size of my image, which in this case is 664 by 251. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually right-click, copy image, then we're going to open up our graphics editor. In this case, we're going to actually use a free graphics editor called Gimp. And we're going to just use the basic functions here. We could choose to create new. That would work. And we could use our metrics. Let's move this a little bit and see that it's 664 by 251. You'll notice that down here it says 72 ppi. This is a standard web quality graphic setting. If you want to actually use the advanced settings, you're welcome to. Personally though, I'll just leave this the way it is. Next we're going to click OK. And then we can either right click to paste it in there, or we can just use the paste function. After doing this, we have a couple of options here. We can move things around. The first thing though with Gimp that I've learned is to create a new layer. Here we go. I can expand this a little bit beyond the boundaries. In fact, why don't we make that full size? Now I can expand this, and I can copy in right here. Control C to copy that area. Control X will remove it if I want to. Control V will paste it. And now my up and down arrows will move this if I want it. Let's say I wanted it way down here. Or if I wanted to move something around, I could push it way up here. Which actually I think I like. Let's give that a little bit of room. Next we're going to try and minimize the size of the image by cropping it down. Just a little hair below that. And finally we're going to go up here to where it says image, crop to selection. We can even take this and crop it in a little bit on the sides by using our selection tool. And then coming up here again to image, crop to selection. Now that we have the image done the way we want it to be, we can come over here to save as. Make sure you locate the proper folder. And we can call this squeeze page headline.jpg. You want to make sure that you add the .jpg with Gimp, otherwise it's not going to work quite the same. It's going to tell you that it wants you to export it first. That's fine. So let's export it. And once you've done that, open your folder. You'll notice that you have a JPG headline. Ta-da! For those of you who are using Photoshop, you'll notice that I have CS3 installed on this computer. I believe on my other laptop I actually have CS4 installed. But it is a JPEG or JPG, call it either if you will. Therefore it's pretty universal. It'll open up in Gimp, it'll open up in Photoshop, and it will be visible on the web when you're ready to use it. For those that take the time to watch this video, you're going to see that it's really easy to work with. It's a real simple tool to use, and it only takes a few minutes to create a good headline, make it attractive, save it, and edit it so that it's a small enough size that you can use it on your website. In the other videos as we move forward, I'm going to show you some very basic moves. I mean, these tutorials are not designed around how to use Photoshop or how to use Gimp, to create monstrous effects. We were only trying to minimize the size of our image and hone in on it and show you that if you were working with an image that actually had the call to action at the bottom in a place that was too far down and you wanted to make it a little closer, or if it was too far up and you wanted to make it a little further down, I wanted to show you a way that you could use a completely free editor to work with this tool and still get the effect that you want. As we move forward, I'm going to use this exact same image as I create more squeeze pages using these same tools. So keep an eye out. You're going to notice this exact headline on the new squeeze page demos. I look forward to hearing any comments you might have. And as always, we have weekly questionnaires. It's not really a training class, but more of an open mic where people can come in for 20, 30 minutes and ask any questions they might have. And I will open these tools for you live and work with you directly one-on-one to show you different things. These aren't going to be pre-recorded webinars or anything like that. And I'm not going to take these little training sessions and turn them into some product that I'm going to sell later. I may at some point take snippets of it and realize that there were good questions that were really, really strong that needed to be answered and make another video, for example. But everything from here forward for the basic training is absolutely free as long as you remain a member. For now, we're going to bring this part of our training to a close. In our next video, we'll go over the other images options. And I believe the next option is going to be the Buy Now button creator, which is going to be every bit as easy to work with as the headline creator. So stay tuned and make sure to watch our other videos. Talk to you soon.